Boys, welcome back to another video, and today we are back with our first club tour of FIFA 22. Now, if you don't know what a club tour is, it's basically exactly what it sounds like. You just go through the club, look at what squads we've got going, what players we've got in the club, look at players' records, and basically just show you what's going on, because I've got a lot of special cards that you've probably never even seen because I've never even used them. But yeah, so I'm just going to take you around the club, show you what's going on. But before we get into that, I've got a question for every single person watching. If you're hearing my voice now, answer this question. Who is the best player in your club right now? And I don't necessarily mean the most expensive, but I just mean the best. The guy that makes every single squad you build, the guy that you're like, Dan, I'm never getting rid of this player, I love him. Who is that guy for you? Who is it? I think for me, that's probably the first player you're going to see in this club tour. So we are starting out with our red Neymar. Like I say, this is probably my favourite card. Didn't really like the normal card. Got this card a little while ago now, a few weeks. Well, I don't know how long ago it was. A couple months maybe? I don't know how long I've had Neymar. Anyway, 690 games with him in that time, 743 goals, 540 assists. I think that's almost 2 goal contributions per game. 5-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves. The best red pick I've ever had, by a mile, to be honest. And yeah, just definitely my absolute favourite card this year. Absolutely broken. He's probably going to be in the team until team of the season, if I had to guess. Very, very good card. And then on to what is probably my second favourite card, which is just the normal Killian Mbappe. 1,019 games played, 1,246 goals scored, and bang on 800 assists, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. I said it before in a few videos. This is probably the best normal gold card in the history of FIFA, at least that I can remember. I've played FIFA Ultimate Team since FIFA 10, and I don't remember a gold card being this broken. I think realistically you could use him until the very, very end of the game, and he'd still be a very, very good striker. We packed him in an untradeable pre-season pack, which is absolutely insane. And yeah, I mean, it's a boring card. It's Mbappe, but he's the best. And obviously, our disgusting red pick look continues because we did, in fact, get the 92 Kante. We also got the 91 Kante, but I have since traded him in for an SBC because there was no point in having 2 red Kantes. So we've kept the 92. Only played 118 games with him so far. Got a Team of the Year coming, which, if this card is anything to go off of, that Team of the Year is going to be absolutely broken. But yeah, again, this card is another one that I can see myself using until Team of the Season time at least. Just one of the best DMs on the game. Even that 68 shooting is a little bit of a lie. Only got 67 finishing, but he can score, man. He sometimes scores some really, really nice goals. So, yeah, really, really rate Kante, which probably isn't a shot. And our last bit of disgusting red pick look. He isn't as good as he used to be now. He's starting to feel a little bit slow, a little bit chunky, but Virgil van Dijk red, 297 games played, 35 goals, 6 assists. He's very, very good in the air. That is the one thing I will say. Very, very good from set pieces, from corners. So if you're looking for someone to, you know, score headers from corners, and that's something that you really rely on as an avenue of goals, you can do a lot worse than Van Dijk. A lot worse. I don't know what his heading actually is. Heading accuracy 88. So yeah, wins a lot of headers. Obviously he's 6'4" as well. Just feels a little bit slow at this point. But at the time, he was a great red pick. Okay, so I'm going to try and pick out some of the more interesting players now. This Sule is a terrible card. He is so slow. You don't think he would be, but he is. He's so slow and heavy and 6'5", and he just is not the one, to be honest. Player of the month, Trent. Again, it's a similar story. 83 pace for a right back. Just is not the case. He's got 3 89 rated cards. He's got a rule breaker, this player of the month, and a Champions League team of the group stage, I think. And this is the worst card of the 3, the slowest card. He's just not usable. 81 acceleration, 84 sprint speed. Not good enough. Starting out the next page with a card I really, really like, and that is this Moment Ziyech. I don't know if the SBC is still there. 5-star weak foot, 5-star skill, 2-star weak foot, which is what probably put a lot of people off, and I can understand why. But in 123 games for me, 109 goals, 60 assists. That left foot is absolutely insane. It's kind of like having Lionel Messi out on the right, except he's a little bit faster and no weak foot. But if you didn't do this SBC, in my opinion, you really, really missed out on a great all-round card. Okay, what else have we got here? I'm just going to keep it simple with this, man. A terrible goalkeeper. Absolutely terrible goalkeeper. How I've let him play 312 games for me, I don't know. He doesn't save shots. Does not make saves. Don't recommend him at all. And we've got this Alaba, and at the time, I actually really did like this David Alaba card. I'm sure he's probably a little bit too slow at this point. But if he gets some more informs or he gets some more special cards, I genuinely really rate this card. I know he's only 5'11", which is a little bit on the small side. but he felt very good on the ball. Like, he's not really a centre-back, is he? You could probably play him centre-mid, and he'd still be fine. So, having him as a centre-back and having someone that good on the ball, I remember it really helped me out in squad battles, having someone that could play out from the back and, you know, just not be an absolute clunky mess like a Sule or something. So, I did really like this card, and hopefully he gets some more special cards and maybe a few more upgrades. You know, this Fekir card, I never really liked him. I know that for a lot of people will say he's probably their favourite player. I imagine a lot of you will answer that question with this Fekir card. For me, I just couldn't get on with him. He does a really good job every time I play against him, but when I try playing with him, he does nothing. And then we've got the Italian Messi. He played quite a few games with him, actually. 227 games, 99 goals, 59 assists. A lot of them are as substitutes as well, so his record's actually pretty decent. He's basically the Italian Messi, and I really like this card, to be honest. Okay, what we got? Mahrez, did not like him at all. 59 games, most as subs. 16 goals, 15 assists. I really enjoyed him on other FIFAs, so I was really let down by this card. I don't know what it was, just didn't feel nice on the ball for me at all. Then we've got Del Piero, who played a ton of games for us. He is going to probably be going out of the team soon, because I'm hoping to do that flashback Icardi. 671 games, 479 goals, 396 assists, all from Cam. That 5-star weak foot is absolutely insane. Like, he's so... You can shoot off either foot, and it feels exactly the same. A very, very good card, and... yeah, I rate him. I rate him a lot. What else have we got here? Player of Simeone, Draxler. Kingsley Coman. Played quite a lot of games with him as well. 109 games, 68 goals, 64 assists. He was just okay. He was just okay, to be honest. I could still be using him. His shooting could do with being a little bit better. That 77 finishing lets him down a bit. And only having a 3-star weak foot is not the absolute best. But not a bad card. Still usable, I would say. What else have we got? Zambrotta, Laborde, Trippier. Hussein. Didn't really like this card. I saw Ranners really bigged him up, so I completed the SBC. And when I got hold of him myself, I didn't really like him. Just not as good as other years, in my opinion. Next page. Not a lot to say. I haven't really used many of these cards yet. Haven't used Tio yet. Completed the Pato SBC. Haven't used him yet. Dudek is actually a goalkeeper I really, really like. 30,000 coins paid. 82 games played, but I have actually had Dudek before as well. And I don't know what it is. He just makes saves for me. Unlike Czech, who doesn't save anything, Dudek actually makes stops. So even though he's technically not the best goalkeeper, all you can ask is that they make saves, and that's what Dudek does. Next page. This is basically just a nothing page. Talisca has finally had his upgrade, which is nice. El Shawari, I have played quite a few games with him as a sub. 123 games, 41 goals, 17 assists. Another card I do enjoy. I don't think I'd ever have him as my starting winger, to be honest, but as an impact sub, very, very decent. Okay, we're flying through this now. What else have we got here that's interesting? This Alphonso Davies, one of the best left-backs in the game. 357 games played, 17 goals, 54 assists. 4-star. Genuinely a great, great card. I don't think his SBC is still there. I don't think it would be. But if you can get this or the Rule Breaker, which is also a very, very good card, if you can get either of them in your team, you should. You're missing out if you haven't got them in. I don't think there's anything really else to talk about on that page. Not a lot here either. Basically just going through all my cards now. What else have we got? Is there anything interesting, or am I just going to basically show you every special card I've got now? We did play a lot of games with Blanc. Did enjoy that card at the time. Wasn't happy when I packed him. Didn't realise how good of a pull it was. But he ended up playing a lot of games for me as a very, very decent central midfielder, to be honest. Probably still usable at this point, but I took him out because you can do better. I have got a lot of special cards. Just page after page after page. Like, these guys just simply don't get used. Upamecano obviously played a lot against me. 573 games. Only 12 goals in that time, 17 assists. This card basically just became too... I don't know what the word is, like weak. I basically need to get the 87. I'm sure the 87 is still phenomenal, but this 84 kind of like outdated at this point. But I'm sure that 87 is incredible. What else? Just so many special cards. I'm basically just going to show you through at this point. We've got a lot going on. I still need to do the new Eredivisie SBC. Ton of informs. Down to terrible cards now. I guess I'll show the silver stars though. I think I've got every silver star to this point. There's that Sulemana, Olsen and Keta, Leyoun, Carvalho, Jota, Dennis, Dini, Jones, Dodo, Vitek, Gorseth, Richer and Diallo. And then I think there's a couple of headliners as well. Yeah, there's Gordon and Scottelbeck and Modeste. I think that's every silver star to this point. I think. I don't think I missed any. So I've only got 2 squads put together active at the moment that I'm using, so I thought I'd just show you them both quickly. This is the Silver Stars team that I am currently using. Who have we got in here? We've got Dennison, Moments Dini. Who is this? Ibrahim Diallo, Gordon, Phil Jones, and Dodo, basically. Because I know a lot of people, when they do the Silver Stars, they just chuck in all the special cards and aren't bothered about the chemistry. But I try and get something that's at least on decent chemistry. So this is what I'm using at the moment. When we get more Silver Stars, this might change. I basically just try and fit in as many as possible whilst keeping it good chemistry. So, yeah, this is the current Silver Stars team. I actually really enjoy playing with it. I love doing the Silver Stars every week. It's one of my favourite things on FIFA, to be honest. And this is obviously the main team that you've seen a million times. Newest additions to the team are this Malang Sarr. This Kimmich is relatively new. I think Reece James is relatively new, and so is Ziyech. Really, really enjoy this team at the moment. Team of the year is obviously coming, is fast approaching, so might be making some changes around here, especially with some of the flashback SBCs. I am hoping to move Mbappe to centre mid, put Icardi at striker, and then maybe change up this left-hand side a little bit. But we shall see. This is the team at current, and I mean, it's really, really good, to be honest. But yeah, that is it. That is the end of the club tour. We've got a lot of special cards in the club, and the reason I wanted to get this done is because that might change over team of the year, might start submitting them into SBCs when they're needed. So I wanted to get this thing out of the way and show you guys basically what's going on around the club. But yeah, that's going to do it for me, boys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Like I say, let me know down below the very best player in your club. We'll be very interested to read through those comments and just see what different players we get. And I will see you boys again in the next one. Cheers, boys.